Good evening, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you're having a lovely day. It's been awful weather here, as usual. I can't see a thing. Awful weather here. I went out and walked the girls and we got absolutely drenched. But I hope you've had a nice day. I will be able to see you join us in a minute. It's only when I go live that I realise how mucky my glasses are. Who's there? Who's there? We got Deborah. We got Mandy. Sound's working. Sound's working. You can hear me, can't you? Pat and Piglet. We got Alison. We got Nikki. We got Rachel. We got Sylvia. We got Susan and Joanne and Vanessa. We got Sue and who haven't I said hello to? Have I said hello to you, Kathy? I think so. Carol, Louisa, Lucy, Michaela, hello. I think, have I said hello to you all? Our Jill with the fresh one in there. Hello. Paula, hello. Oh, lovely to have your company this evening, this chilly, horrible evening. It's nice to be in here, nice and cosy. I've got my cup of tea, because I'm going to have my cup of tea at home after my food, and it was like, oh, I need to get it. I didn't realise the time. So I've got my cup of tea and we're ready to do some crafting. Me, Jill. I tell you what, our Jill's dropping off her finished samples for Stamperia tomorrow, and I'm super looking forward to it because she showed me photographs and they're so good. They're so good, Jill. Can't wait to see them in real life. They're so good. I will share them with you all. Bev's there, Leslie's there, hello. Oh, it's so nice to be with you this evening. How did it, Sue, I can't say that. Howdy doodle do. Howdy doodle do. Oh my gosh. Howdy doodle do. Oh, that's it, isn't it? Oh, that's so funny. Hello there, Una. Hi. Rain, 5 p.m. Glad I was on. Honestly, it was absolute soaking, all of us, drenched at skin. And the worst thing was, right, yesterday I washed my trainers, so I proper scrubbed my trainers. I was really chuffed with myself because who wants to do that? Such a dull job. But I did it and I put them outside because yesterday were lovely. Put them outside and obviously I forgot. So they were probably dry yesterday because yesterday was a beautiful day. Today, not so. They're absolutely saturated. They were like, oh man, I was so good, and then forgot. I forgot. Anyway, my loves, hello there, Arwin. Hello. Oh, now then, my loves. So, what we've got for you, we did have a little discussion what to put on today, and what we've what's been agreed was Stamperia, but I know we've just done new collection, so it does feel a little bit sort of Stamperia heavy. But we've got 20% off. Now, this is on the old collections, okay? So 20% off the old collection. So have a look on the website. Have a little look what we've got. I better tell you what our website is, just in case you don't know. So have a little look on there. So, and there are, there's some from the Hidden Grove. There's some from the Silent Sea. I love that collection. I tried to find it and I couldn't find it all, which is really annoying. There's some from Master of Magic. So there's still some of the, there's still some bits left actually from those collections. So have a little look, okay? Jenny, hello Jenny. So 20% off the old collections of Stamperia. And I know it's very Stamperia, it's been a Stamperia, but it is a bargain. And we've also included, because it's the first time that we've put Marlene on our website. I did order these for when we did a workshop the other week, and I ordered these in because I really love them. So we've put them on, and actually there's a 20% off those as well. And I love these. If you haven't seen them, they're I'll show you, but I won't go through all of them. But they're so good. They're so good. So there's 20% off those as well. And I did pack, I don't know if you saw the photo I showed. Oh my gosh, packing homework bags is such a very long process. I only finished today at like 4 o'clock. Ridiculous. But I do get quite obsessive about it and try and make sure everyone's got something nice. But the homework packs now, I've only managed to pack, I think it was 20 or 21. That is it. Okay. So if you want a homework pack, we've only got 20 odd available. That's all I managed to pack. So if you do want one, you do need to put it in your basket. You have to order something. We don't send, the pack is free, but it is with an order because obviously they are quite weighty actually. So it is with an order, okay, but you have to put it in your basket. We do that because we don't add it to the first lot of baskets because before today, it's only been once, but someone were like, oh, I don't want this, you know, it's just full of backgrounds. So we don't send it out automatically. You have to actually want it. Okay, so the first people who put it in your basket, you're going to get it. I'm so sorry if you miss out. The reason we don't do this often, and the reason I've only done a few, is because it takes me absolutely ages to pack them. It takes me ages. Because I try and get a mixture of backgrounds, I try and get stamped images, and then all sorts. So it is, and if you don't, no idea what I'm talking about, a homework pack, shall I get one and show you? Shall I get one? And it's on the homework page. No, not packaging, I'm optimising packaging, what's that? More packaging. Oh, my Marlene, whoop, 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 love out my Marlene. Let me show you what's in a homework pack. Right, I'm just going to pick a random one. So I've not, they're all different. They'll never be two the same in the homework packs. So yeah, I'm glad you love the homework packs. I'm going to show you because obviously there'll be people who've no idea what I'm talking about. No idea. Basically, I started doing homework packs because, and they're not all the same size. Some are bigger than others. Just because there's no way I can be, you know, consistent with these. I started doing homework packs because I kind of like, well, this is an old story. Many moons ago when I worked for Dawn, if we were making something, we'd get to a point, and if your inspiration goes, you get to a point and then pass it on to the next person and they'll come up with a different idea, and I really like that. So that was bit like, and I do all these backgrounds and stuff. And I quite like that, you know, having somebody else's background and then doing something. It's almost like pass the parcel, you know what I mean? So I kind of like that. Plus, it's like just getting a bag of goodies. And it might be stamps you've never tried. It might be a stencil you've never tried. It might be a colour that you don't actually work with. So it's something different, you know what I mean? Have they gone already? Does a discount work on moulds of the older collection? I think so. No. I think it's everything, Kathy. I think it's everything. Everything from the old collections, our lovely Kathy. Absolutely. You want to make more? Absolutely. I want to make... Hey, Sylvia, there's some I don't give out. Some I have to actually force myself to let go. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, Sylvia. And honestly, sometimes it's like, Leonie, let it go. Honestly, ridiculous. Right, I'm going to spin it and I'm going to show you, right? So if you've never seen one of the homework packs, this is what the homework pack is, right? So basically... Let me just get my camera. Finally got here. Hooray, hi, Chessie. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's everything, our lovely Kathy. Everything from the old collections, 20% off. Okay, and then the homework pack, let me show you. Let me just turn that light off because that's too bright. Obviously, that's not in the homework pack. This is the homework pack. Okay, I love the idea. Yeah, I love that, Rachel. Maybe this needs to be, should we do a challenge? Maybe that's our next challenge. Do you think our next challenge will be start it and pass it on? Shall we do that as a challenge? Shall we? Does someone want to play that game? I'd like that. Oh, Nikki, that's so cute. Might get happy when you go through your homework pack. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you what's in this one, right? So, in this one, we've got a cheeky bit of ephemera. We've got a card. That's an old card. That were one of my embossing folders from years and years and years ago. Another card. So obviously with cards you can cut them up, you can do what you want with them because it's up to you. This is I were doing gel plate pickups. So that's a gel plate pickup. Hello there, Christine. That's a gel plate pickup, and then so you can use it whichever way you want. You can use it that way, or you can use it that way. But that's what that is. Gel plate pickup with sellotape. Obviously, loads of different backgrounds. Loads of different backgrounds. Little stamps, quite new ones. One of the envelopes that I were doing the other day. So one of the envelopes that I were doing on the workshop. As I say, you don't all get the same thing. So Muduff, stamp images from Marlene, some lovely stuff to cut out, things that are part done, stamped images, gorgeous backgrounds. Oh, see, I didn't want to give that one away. I didn't want to give that one away. Confused on YouTube. Oh, that's because Sharon. It's because I scheduled it, but the first one wouldn't let me do it on Facebook because, so I had to go back and do it again. So obviously I should have gone back and deleted the first one. It's because I had to, Facebook, sometimes you can't do it at the quality that you want to. I love that background. I didn't want to give that away either. You can't do it at the quality you want to. Look, that's a little bag of treasure. Little bag of treasure. More stamps. And one of my embossing. Triple thick embossing. Yeah, I should have gone back and honestly, yeah, that's what I was saying, innit? Look how cute that is. Nice background. Ooh, little bag of die cuts. I don't know why I'm giving that away. That's a bit handy, that. Die cuts, stamped images, little card there that's cute. More die cuts, backgrounds. Some of the little sentiments that are really cheeky. One of my beautiful backgrounds. Oh, let it go. I'm letting it go, Sylvia. That's another one I don't really want to let go. That's gorgeous. Is that not gorgeous? That is Yupo paper with a leaf and alcohol inks. Oh, I love that. Put it away, let it go, let it go. Another little card, a little bit of just fancy paper, nice background. Look how generous I am. Yes, I did say that. This one's a big one, whoever gets this. One of my nice stamped images. Look at all of these. See, this is just one of your homework packs. This one's a big one. You don't all get, they're not all as, some will have, a massive quantity. Some won't be as big. They're all over the place, okay? Some you'll listen to me demo recently. Some, you'll probably never have seen them ever. But there's all sorts. That is just one homework pack. So that's what we're talking about. I know, right? I know. And I'm trying to, it's like, why am I giving that away? That's beautiful. Why am I'm being really good though, Julie. I'm going to put it back in here and put it back in the box and not keep it. Okay? Hello there, Neil. Oh, I don't know if you're in time. Are you in time? Have you got your order sorted? Whoop, whoop. Have you got your pack? Yay! Yeah, I could. This is it, Sam. Sometimes I do get a bit carried away. That could actually be 2 packs, realistically. But, it's nice, innit? It's nice. Some of them aren't that big, but some of them are. So it's nice getting a nice big pack in it. It's nice. Star escaped. Oh well. So that's a homework pack, everyone. So if you've never seen one of our homework packs, if you've no idea what I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's one of our homework packs. So basically, yeah, that were all one pack, huh, Lillian? That were all one pack. That were when I started packing them and I was super generous. But there'll be all sorts. But I like doing that. I like doing the big ones. I like doing the big ones. I think it's good. I could split it, but, there might be, if I split it and you only get half of it, you might not like it. Anyway, that's what you're getting. So there you go. If you've managed to get one, whoop, whoop. So I really hope you've checked your baskets out, put it in your basket if you do want a homework pack. And as I say, I've only done about 20 odd, I think. Right, so that's homework packs. Stamperia is the offer, and Now, and then the other thing that we've got today is Marlene. If you haven't seen the Marlene, now there's 3 different books which are the Marlene. But what these are and why I love these, You get 1,000 paper cut elements, right? Over, sometimes over. But they're bonkers. Because I love Marlene's artwork. She's fabulous. They're bright, they're mad, they're just funky and cool and wonderful, and there's just all sorts. I absolutely love these. Now, there's so many ways you can use them, but oh, well, Debbie, oh, thank you for asking. Well, they did it, but then they couldn't get in the root to clean it, so they had to take my tooth out. So I think I look a little bit like a chipmunk because it has been swollen, but it's not hurting, so I think it's okay. But yeah, oh, I lost a tooth, I hate it. But it did mean it went from being 2,000 and something to 700, which is good because my credit card wouldn't work. And that would have been awkward too, wouldn't it? I'd have had to just pretend I couldn't see or anything, you know what I mean? I can't find me. I'd have had to faint. Faint and run. But anyway, so, oh well, but, right, this is bad. I will. So, obviously, just had a toothache. Guess what we have for tea? Ice cream. My mum were like, well, as it's Mother's Day, shall we get some ice cream and a cake? She was like, will you be all right with that? I'm like, yes, I will, Mother. So that's a celebration. Oh, so bad, isn't it? So bad. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, one loses one teeth. Yeah, it was yak. But it were fine. And I do have sedation for that because I'm so scared. I'm pathetic. But, it was the most professional sedation I've ever had. It was so good. It was so professional. It's ridiculous. So good. So yeah, there you go. Blah. But anyway, at least I ain't got toothache and it's done. So these are cool. They're so cool. And I tell you what, they're so different. I mean, look at that. It's bonkers, isn't it? Aren't they bonkers? And look at how much you get. You get so many characters. So we've got the Marlene. There's 20% off the Marlene. I've just got 2 of the books here. They are different. All of the artwork, it is different in both the books. I've used this one a lot. So there's a lot of gaps. Can you see all gaps? Because I've used this one loads and they're all die cut. So it means you don't need to do any fussy cutting. All die cut, and the characters are magnificent. Aren't they brilliant? You no way, Lillian, you nodded off during root canal. Are you having a laugh? Lillian, that makes me squawk. That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm so jealous. Oh, mate, I'm so jealous. I nodded off when I had one of them, what they called, when you go in and have a scan thing and it's that big machine and it goes, one of them. I have fallen asleep in one of them. But root canal, Lillian, that's a different level of relaxed. Oh my gosh, honestly, just the thought of it, just the thought makes my stomach go. It's ridiculous. And I talk too much as well. Yeah, the station is, well, it isn't the biggest expense, actually. I mean, it was expensive, but having the tooth out, the sedation was the biggest expense. But having root canal and a cap, it would have been the other bit. The root canal and the cap, but the sedation is expensive. But otherwise, the stress, I just get so stressed. So, and I thought that I could cope with the other bits, but not the root canal. The stress, I just get myself so worked up. CT scan, that's the one. Yeah, lying in the middle of roadworks and I fell asleep in that. That I can handle. Crazy, isn't it? And I can handle the injections, but I don't know what it is. You're leaving your tooth out for the tooth fairy. I think the tooth fairy would be like, I'm not touching that, mate. I need it. Shall I leave it there with like a bill saying, listen, mate, this is inflation. This is how much this has cost. So, So scary. MRI. Yeah, that's it. Or is it MRI or is it CT? But anyway, that one. It's so funny. Started the frogs and homework. Hey, Tony! Yep. Got me some frogs. Right, okay. So, that's teeth covered. That's Marlene covered. We've done Stamperia. Shall we do some playing? Anything medical is, oh, yeah. It's horrible, innit, Lucy? Anything medical. It's funny, though. I don't mind hospitals either, which is just weird, isn't it? Absolutely weird. First thing having a tooth out. Fell asleep. You fell asleep as well? I hadn't slept for days due to the pain of the infection. So, wow, Claire. Oh, I just wish I'd fall asleep through it. Oh, it's when you forget to breathe and you realise you're doing that. And then it's like, breathe. Oh. Anyway, let's not talk about it anymore because it's horrible. Anyway, it's done now, so it's all good. It's fine. So, what are we doing tonight? Let's do craft. So, what are we doing? Let me spin that camera again now we stop talking about teeth. So, we've got loads of goodies. Hello there, Alison. Hello there. Was it gold? No, nothing gold. It's just sickening, isn't it? Sickening. So, what I wanted to show you, first of all, okay, and I might just do bits of demos, bits here, bits there. So, let me take my jumper off because I'm absolutely roasting again. So what I wanted to do was show you. So I don't know if you saw, I've put the video out of the cream paste. So I did the mould. Where have I put the actual cream paste? I've put it somewhere safe. It should be right in front of me, but it isn't. I've used it today. Oh, it's there. So I have put the video out with this. Now, I know. Hey, Stamps Away, or Ali. Hello, love. Nice to have your company this evening, whatever we're in. Hiya, love. So, got the cream paste. I did put the video out because that's what it does. And then, look at that. Hello there, Stuart. Oi. In it good. So, it's completely and utterly flexible, which is just so cool. Ooh, Carol. Over a phone out for Mother's Day. Oh, Carol, that's nice. Is it a good one? Carol? Oh, well done. That's really good. So that's what it does, right? So I have put the video to show you. So it gives you this. So what I wanted to do, we've got these frames. So on the frame, on the website, we've got these frames. Now, I really like these because they're a wooden frame, but then you've got the glass that goes inside, right? Now, obviously, let me slide that in. Obviously, why can't I get this in today? I'm being really careful because it's glass and I don't trust myself. Obviously, it should sit that way up, right? But because I'm covering it, mine's going to be upside down, which means I'll have to put some on there will I put some on there? Of course I won't. But you know, you've got that, it's going to be fine. So what I'm doing, I'm going to take the glass out for now. So we've got these on website as well. I really like things like this because they're really cool to decorate. And to decorate it, now this is super easy to do because it's so flexible. So what I'm doing is literally cutting it and then sticking it. It's that simple. And so the mould I'm using is the mould from the brand new collection. So it's, where's my mould? Oh, I've put it somewhere safe. It was right next to me. I saw it, but now I don't know where I've put it. Because I've been doing loads of different moulds today. I've put it somewhere safe. I'll have to find it. Right, I'm not going to start looking for it but it's a brand new mould from the new collection, okay. Oh, hello, Roberta. Nice to have your company. So, because it's a flexible mould, so basically any of your flexible moulds you can do this, right? However, you can also use cream paste, and I will show you, it's not dry yet, but you can also use your cream paste in your normal moulds. But what you want to do is do it in a 2-part again. So fill it and then let it dry. Don't fill it to the top. If you fill it to the top with this, then it won't dry properly. I've done it so many times where it's still been really squidgy in the middle. So just to let it dry and then put another layer on. And that should be fine then. It should dry, okay? So that's what I'm doing there with that beautiful tree. So I've put one layer, and then when that's dry, I only did that this afternoon. When it's dry, I'll put another layer on top of there, and then it will be proper easy to come out, and it will be flexible. So just like the other bit, just like this, the tree will be flexible, which allows you to put it around anything. You know, I mean, literally, you can cover anything. So think about all them flexible molds you've got. Any of them like thin flexible molds. I really want to find the mold so I can show you, but I've done my head in. Oh, I might put it back in the box actually. But any of those flexible molds, you can do it, right? So that's what that works with, but it will work with that as well. I've used the clay, the air dry clay with the other mold, because these bits I've done for around the edges. Okie dokie, because I just thought that's going to be really nice. So to decorate it, so that's going to be going around edge, that's going to be going around, and then I can fill it all in. And oh, no, that's right, because I did it that way. Have I done that? I've not done it right, have I? Where's me? Oh, yeah, I have. There's another piece. No, there isn't. No, I've just done it wrong. I've just done it wrong, that's all. Oh, well, we'll fill it in with something else. Oh, I must have been just doing 2 sides for 3 sides. But maybe I should stop faffing with this, because I'm doing my own heading. I'm doing my own heading. There we go. We'll do it like that. And then we'll chop that in half and do a bit there and a bit there. That's what we'll do. Yes, that's what we'll do. A bit there and a bit there. Like this. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, so. No way. Have they sold out? Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realise. Marlene's books have gone. I'm going to have to use them, aren't I, to show you. That's because they were 20% off and they're so good. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that were quick. Yes, I will find something to fill the gap. I tell you what, just a bit of texture paste. It'll be right, won't it? And I have actually been, look, I've been making, hold on a minute, I've moulded, look, I've moulded this guy, the little robot. So I could actually put a little robot in the gap. Or I've done a bolt and screw thing. Ta-da! Oh, homework packs have gone as well. Sorry. Right, we are waiting. Our lovely Sarah, we're waiting for our Ganzai. Yes, we're waiting. As soon as we know, we will let you know. We are absolutely going to get them in, and we're going to buy double because they're the best thing since sliced bread. But we will let you know, our lovely Sarah. As soon as they're back, I'll be getting them. We'll be getting them because they're just absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? So yeah, we'll let you know about ASAP. So what I'm doing with this, so I'm not covering that bottom bit. I'm going to try and remember not to cover that bottom bit. If I start covering that bottom bit, someone tell me to walk away. So I'm just going to decide which bit I'm cutting. I'm going to cut it about there. Okay, so from that knobbly bit to that knobbly bit. Obviously, you could do it more professional than me, but you know me. And actually, because like I was saying, you can fill the gaps in like with your texture paste and stuff, which to be fair, I would anyway, because you don't want it looking too, you know, sort of stuck on. So I'd definitely be filling the gaps in. And the other gaps, these bits that I'm cutting off, Ta-da! Oh wow, Alison used my granulated paints today. Yay! Oh, I'm so pleased. They're so good, aren't they? And they're easy. Now, I'm going to glue it on with this is my my new favourite, the ultra thick gel medium. I love this one because it is ultra thick. I don't normally use my finger. I normally use a palette knife. I don't know what that's about. I obviously just didn't even think about it. I really like this stuff. I like it because it is ultra thick. You know, it's such good quality. And it just sticks anything. Now, the lovely thing is with this stuff, because this is so flexible, it means that it is easy to stick on. So you just put your gel medium on. I always use gel medium because it you know, I know it's going to glue it down. So, as simple as that. Those granulators seem to fizzle. Colours just develop. They're so cool, aren't they? Yeah, yes. You have to be a bit experimental, don't you, Agnes? And just play. And yeah, just to work out what they're doing. Aren't they just fabulous? They're fabulous, aren't they? And this one I'm going to put down here. Okay, so let me just pop it like that. So I'll pop a little, and the nail, the print, like that, I put a little nick in there with my nail and it comes out. So it doesn't actually, you like, if you do something like that, it won't stay in. The nail print comes out, so you have to move sharp before it comes back out again. So let's just stick this down. And I know this is super, super, super easy, but I wanted to show you. I won't do the whole thing because this is going to be quite a project, isn't it? But I wanted to show you just gluing this and then obviously filling in, but also how it takes the paint. And they've done this, the moulding paste, they've made this for years. And it isn't just moulding paste you can use. There are, as long as, if you've got a texture paste and it's basically, as long as it's pliable, as long as it don't crack, then it's going to work, okay? So that, have a play, you know. I have used products that don't work, obviously. But as long as it's pliable, as long as it's bendy when it's dry. Look at that for bad cutting, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice idea, Julie. I like that. I like that. Oh, we all need to do testing, don't we? And share all our different tests, share all our different experiments on how to use it. There. So, it's as easy as that. And you've got that texture. Isn't that cool? I love this stuff. Obviously, at the front, I'm going to be, as I say, I'm not finishing it because these need to dry properly before I start gluing them on. But on the front, those bits are going to be on the front. And that's the other one. That's the other mould, okay? So they're the ones that are going to be on the front, which are really, really cool as well. But those ones I do need to dry. But let me show you with this, just how cool it is. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to paint this a little bit, but then I'm going to show you how I'm going to decorate the glass. I won't finish the project. I will finish it, but not today. Let me just have a slurp of my tea. Sorry, I'm not awake today. I am. And it's all my own fault. I stayed up really late. I were actually designing some papers, which are really annoying. The paints, the thingy ones, the Kuretake, they are water-based. They're a water-based, Eloise, and they're absolutely gorgeous. They're gorgeous. We love them. The granulated ones, people are really loving those because they change colour. But I tell you what though, the gold ones, they have become my new obsession. I love those paints. I am so loving those paints. They're absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal quality. Really, really, really like them. I haven't got the pearl ones yet. I do need the pearl ones. So I haven't played with them yet, but they're amazing. Now, I should have put texture paste on. You'd normally put texture paste on first, but it don't matter. I can put it on afterwards and then paint over as well. So, what I'd normally do, right, with this. Oh, you are lovely, Alison. Have you got them all? Normally here in this gap, then round here, I'd be putting texture paste. Okay, because the texture paste will fill the gap, and it'll make it. It makes it sort of all blend together. I don't need to paint the front really, because yes, you do need to try those granules. You really do. They're beautiful. They're beautiful, Arala. They're really, really, yeah, really cool. It's one of those. In fact, do you know what? Normally I'm really bad, right? I don't normally give handmade cards because look how good that looks. Doesn't it take the paint well? Isn't that lovely? Look how good that is. And that's only seconds of a job. Just mixing your two colours really. I don't know why I put green because I'm making green. But you know, such is life. Yeah, the card I gave my mum for Mum's Day today was with the granulating pigments, with the Kuretake paints. And I were really pleased with it. And I was like, oh, I can give... And she was so pleased. She was like, this is better. And we're like, okay, I'll give you handmade cards from now on. Sorry. I know, I should have been doing that for years, right? I know. I like buying cards. I actually love buying cards. But yeah, she was really pleased. And I was chuffed because it was one of my favourite ones. So, yeah, and she really liked it. So, like, yay, a good card. A good card. There we go. Let me just make sure that that's okay. So as I say, I don't need to paint around the edges. I am doing just because A, my paint's here, and B, I might as well, because if I'm putting my moulds on and say my mould misses a bit or something, then the paint's underneath, so it's absolutely fine, isn't it? Hello there, Jackie. Now, am I saying your name right? I hope so. I thought you didn't need paints. You don't need paints. So, beaut. Oh, them almond packs have sold out already. Tony, it's because I only did a few. And yeah, they always fly, but thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm so pleased. I do really enjoy doing them because I play at putting them together. I really do. I play. But I think, would everybody like that as a challenge? Our next challenge, I'm not putting the orange back in, having a make something, pass it on. So if I come up with a better title, that's the working title. But I think that'd be really nice. I'm tight with my pennies and prefer making my cards. That's exactly it, Sam. That's why she got an handmade card this time. I'm like, Mum, I'm skint, you're getting an handmade card. And she was like, but I prefer that. Oh, you're just talking. Yes, we will be. Oh, I love that everyone wants the granulating watercolours. As soon as they come in, I am letting you know. Oh, today's my birthday. John, happy birthday. Yay, happy 37. Oh, happy birthday. I hope you're having a lovely day. 37, is that all? Oh, jealous. Happy birthday. Oh, I hope you've had a nice day. What have you done? Have you done anything nice? Have you just chilled? So, that's the first layer, okay? Pass the parcel. Yes, it would be like a pass the parcel, wouldn't it? Shall we do that? I think that's a good game. So, that's our first layer. So we're leaving that to dry. Obviously, you can build up on that. You know, there's tons we can do on that, but I do need to leave it to dry. Leave that bit to dry, okay? And then, what I wanted to do with this, and as I say, I won't be finishing the project because there's too many elements I need to dry. So this is it's one of them that I'll do a bit now and then I'll show you pictures afterwards. But one of the things I wanted to do, now this is dodgy because I'm going to use the glass panels and I'm going to try not to get everything dirty. Do you know what? I haven't got the graphite ones, so I haven't tried them yet. I really need those, don't I? I need the graphite. I do. I haven't got, there's a few I haven't got yet that I need. So, yes, I haven't got those, and I haven't got the pearl, I think it is. So, the glass. Now, what we can do with this is use the rice papers. This is from the recent collection, okay? So there isn't a 20% off the recent collection. It is just the old collections that there's 20% off. But I was going to use the little ones, all right? But I thought, no, because they're going the wrong way. They're all that way, the portrait. So I'm going to go for that one. I was going to go with the landscape, but I really like that. So rice paper. And I just thought this will be really interesting. Now, there's loads of ways you can do this. Because you're working with glass, you've got choices. So what I could do is put this on the back and then put something else in the middle, and then, do you get what I mean? Because there's 2 layers of glass. So I could put one there, I could put that on the back, and then put something else in the middle. So for instance, I could put on, let me just get an embellishment just for speed. So then I could put my this gal, bear with, this bird. It's that girl, right? Obviously chop that off. And then do another layer on top. So you could really layer these. Like then, I'm just taking, this is out of the junk journal. So then you could do that. See what I mean? You could even, because that's all glass and it's going in there, so then you could even put something on the front. So you could have it really layered. Absolute instant dimension. And it is because you're using the glass. So it allows, I do like working with glass or acrylic because it does give you dimension. It gives you the layering capacity. Obviously, you could then put some on back as well. So it depends what you want it to do. If you want the light to come through, rice paper will allow the light to come through. So rice paper will give you, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the dimension. So rice paper will allow that, you know. It'll allow you to get a really cool finish. However, if you want something on the background, so you want it double-sided, put something on background. You don't have to have the light coming through. You know, you could do one of the cards on the back of this. So you can, you can do so many different things. Or you could make it really practical. Like the front could be the decoration. The back could be, I don't know, you might have a calendar, Or obviously you don't glue anything in. So you keep taking the glass out and changing it. So you could do all sorts with this. It's one of those products that's really versatile and really handy. You can play with it. I'm tearing it because I want it to be quick. But these bits I will have to cut because I do want it proper. But I'm going to be gluing on. So it does mean it's not going to cut right because I've wet it. So it obviously means I'm not going to be moving the glass, pulling it out and etc. Okay, so I'm going to stick this first one on the back of this. Okay, have you never tried? Rice paper is fabulous. So the glue, there's lots of different glues you can use. Basically, as long as you use a glue that's relatively fluid. So you don't want a glue that I'd normally use, for gluing my papers down and stuff like that. It's too thick. It's too it's too strong. It's going to grip too quickly, and also it'll give you dimension. You know what I mean? So it's going to be something like that. You'd see the line. So you want something that's more fluid. So something that you'd use for your decoupage. Your flat decoupage. This one is the Cadence Bond and Seal, and I am using satin because I like the satin. Or Carol, if you order frames, we can absolutely. Or Mandy can do that for you. Lovely Carol, she's really good. And it is only me and Mand. So yes, you will watch out for that, Carol, and combine those. So I'm using this one. Stamperia do a rice paper glue. If you've got, what else have I got? Summit gel mediums, they'll work So there's loads. You could change yours every hour. Yeah, absolutely. Depending on my mood as well, because obviously, you know, sometimes I'm like, let's do pretty, and then other times, oh, I shouldn't really be doing it on the paper. So what I'm doing is putting the glue on the rice paper. Now, I'm doing that because, let me just do this. I'm only putting the glue on the rice paper, not the glass, just because I know on this, I'm not going to get it absolutely everywhere. Okay, and then peel it off. Normally I do this on a mat. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't do it on paper because you end up sticking it to your paper. Okay, but it's because I'm working with a glass. Let me turn that over. And I know what I'm like. The other thing about this glue, it gives you a little bit of leeway. So it's not going to stick too quick because obviously the amount of times I'm going to change my mind or I don't get it right first time, it needs to be, you know, it needs to be forgiving. There we go. And then let me just pull that back off again and then smooth it down. And then glue over the top. And this will seal it. Now, at this point, if there's any air bubbles, push them out. So work from the centre and then push it out. So any air bubbles, you can work it out. Like so, and I'm hoping I don't get any glue on the front of the glass, because that's what I'm really trying to avoid. Which is why I put the glue on the rice paper, so I don't get too messy. I am a very messy crafter. Even when I'm really trying, I'm not very good. You know, I am a messy crafter. So let me get my cloth. My favourite cloth. I do need to cut it down actually. It's a bit big for this. My favourite cloth is it's getting a bit mucky actually. Right. With the cadence, with the do. Ta-da. Now you can still at the minute see some glue, but it will dry. Yeah, it's very fibrous. It's really interesting as well. The rice paper because it is so soft and it goes round anything. You know, you can use it round anything. Those bits when they're dry, I want to chop those off. That extra bit. Normally, I'd make it go round. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to put it down. You can see that's the kind of thing I'd do. Normally I'd have them go around, but because this is glass, I don't want to, and also because it has to go back in that frame. So if there's any extra, we don't want that to do it. Okay, scusi. Unlike me, I never make you never make a mess. You're so tidy. Oh, lovely Ali. You're so clean and tidy, Ali. You and me, we're tidiest crafters in the business, Ali. When I went dentist this week, I did, like, you know, because I'd done the demo and that, and my hands were absolutely filthy, weren't they? And I washed my hair to try and get, even wash my hair, I didn't do it this time. It was that bad. Even washing my hair didn't work. Now, you know what I was saying about, do you want to be able to see through this? I don't know if you can tell, but because it's not solid at the back, you can see through it, but it means that picture won't be really intense. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if I put something white behind it, have a look at the difference. Not white. See? As soon as you put something white behind it, the pattern pops. So it's up to you what you want, okay? You're going to choose. If you don't want to put anything behind it, you can always paint it. So you can always paint it white or gold. You know, you could put gold leaf on it, you know, if you want it to have a bit of a shine. So there's loads of different ways. Gold leaf, I'm saying as a bit of effect. See, I've still got glue on front. There's no glue here. I've got glue on front, seriously. I was saying gold leaf will give you a shine. It'll be it'll be subtle. So it won't give you a shine. But play, you know, have a play. I'm just going to see if I can get that glue off the front. I can't see it now. It's proper annoying. How did I do that? Do you Oh, I do make myself swear. Okay, so that's my first layer, right? Oh, bloody hell. Okay. I did swear. Okay, next layer. Now, do I want her? Do I want her or not? Let me look through my book. I'm only going to go, I could rummage through the books. I could rummage, I mean, let's face it, we've got there's so many elements, you know, because there's rub-ons, there's all sorts. Oh, Mandy, do we actually get 2 frames for $6.99? So what does that say? 89. Do we? Is it $6.89? That's a good price. Is that right, man? I hope so. It will be, I'm sure. Oh, where have I put my papers? I haven't dug my papers out. Now I want to look at my papers. I'm not going to, I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to mess. So, do I want her? Do I want one of the other elements? There's so many elements, you know, and I love all the planets as well. Maybe the tree. Oh, the tree. I love the tree. Maybe, though, I'd be better fussy cutting it out. Oh, gosh. Do you know what? I did say I weren't going to finish this demo and I weren't going to faff. And now I've gone on to finishing demo and faffing mode. It's a bit too big. Maybe that would be good for the front, though. Wouldn't it? On the frame. Oh. Yeah, it is. 2 frames for $6.89. That's really good. See, that's going to be nice on front, innit? It's going to have to be that, innit? It's going to have to be. Which means on here, we could put this, like so. And then, that's going to be there. And then maybe some planets. Maybe. Let me just look before I make my mind up. Oh, there's a little tree. But now I've got the big tree out. I don't want a little tree. Now I want a big tree. Planets. Or stickers. See, they'd be good nice round frame. Oh, I'm doing it. Tree on the frame, planets in the middle. Yes. Chop it off. Tell me to chop off. Lillian, I love that. Chop it off. Future is in your hands. That's terrifying at the minute, don't you think? Absolutely terrifying. Has anybody watched Thingy? Louis Theroux, The Manosphere. Oh my gosh. Honestly, those men, stroke boys, stroke weirdos. Anyway, Leona, shut up. So let's do planets. Right, okay. So planets. Let me get a couple of planets out and then make my mind. So I'm going to pop some of these out. As I say, I don't want to finish this because I need to leave it to dry and do it proper. Shall I put a random ball as well, flying around? So that's funny, right? I have to get some more doggy and cat collection. Yeah, they're so cool, aren't they? They're so cool. Oh, Eloise, we might see if we can repeat it then, shall we? Shall we try and repeat the offer then? Maybe. We'll see if we can. So when you've got your money, there's still a discount. She was trying to that. Yeah, it's terrifying. Right, okay. So this one is being chopped off. I tell you what, Louis Theroux's so good though, isn't it? So, see, that's good. The other side, if you don't paint it, can you see? Because you can see through the rice paper. Look, I love that. That's like quite dystopic, is that the word? Oh, the rice paper's folded back. I love that. I love that you can see through it. That looks really good. Marvin, Paul. Mine's a treat for my girls. Ridiculous. Oh, my little girl today, she was adorable. I let them have turns off the lead, right? Because if you let them off together, they look at each other and then run. They're just so naughty. So I let Lola have her turn off the lead. And she buggered off like she does. But she came back without me calling her. And that girl's face, she knew she'd done something good. It was, oh my gosh, it was utterly adorable. She came up to me and it was literally, she was looking at me as I'd say, look, Mum, look, I'm back. I'm back, Mum, and I did that all on my own. Oh my gosh, she was adorable, adorable. My lovely little girl. She's just the cutest dog in the world. Yeah, he is brave. He is brave. Yeah, Louis Theroux is very brave. He does put himself, and he's brilliant. I tell you what I love is when he just does the silence, you know, because people stew in the silence, don't they? When they're being interviewed, if there's silence, they kind of don't really know what to do with it, do they? And you can see and he's not awkward, is he? He doesn't feel uncomfortable. He loves it. And I love that because you can see him kind of going, I don't know what to do with the silence. So good. I forgot how good he was because I haven't watched him in ages. So that's it now. We're going to have to watch all the ones I've not seen. Yeah, he's really good. Really good. Really enjoyed it. But it does make you go, oh. Does anyone do that thing where you go, I'm really pleased I'm not a youth of today. How old are my dogs? Oh, do you know what, Selena? I forget. I think they're 5. Oh, ain't that bad? Ain't that bad, Selena? I can't remember. I have issues with time. I have no concept of time, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I don't really do time very well, so I forget. I just don't know how much time's passed. So yeah, I don't know. I think I've had them I think I've had them either 4 or 5 years. But it doesn't feel like that, you see. It feels like it's been 5 minutes. There we go. See, when it's in the frame. Oh, not good. Not good. Right, now, I know this isn't going to look great yet because obviously nothing's dried and I need to finish it properly and yada, 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 yada. But at least you'll get an idea of how cool it's going to look. And it won't be good when all that's done. And then, oh, I love that. Ali watching a bookbinding show on Create and Craft from almost 3 years ago last night. Really enjoyed it. Oh, that's lovely. That's good. She still does them. She still does them. See. Now, do I like that though? Do I like it now? Do I? I don't know. I feel that I need some on here. Maybe when I've got the edges. Let me just see. Gone into right faff mode. This is not me demoing, is it? This is Leonie faffing. This isn't me going, oh, you can do this and you can do that. Oh no, it will look really good. No, that'll be lush. Yeah, no, that'll be really cool. When this is on, it needs that on. But when that's on, oh, that'll be tremendous, won't it? When it's finished. I'll finish this tomorrow. I'll finish it tomorrow and I'll put pictures. And then I can have that bit there, like so. I tell you what, I could put lights behind it as well, couldn't I? Like if there were lights on the other side, so it just so it lights up. I nearly said brights up then, that's terrible. Oh, did you watch La Blanche? Oh, that's nice. I haven't seen our Jackie in ages. Jacqueline. I should call her Jacqueline. She's called Jacqueline. Not Jackie. I never call her Jackie. It's Jacqueline. But it sounds funny when I say it though. You know, sometimes when you haven't said a name in ages, it sounds funny coming out your mouth. Is that why I call you the wrong name all the time, Sylvia? I haven't called you Sheila today. What did I call you last week? It was something really random last week, wasn't it? I called you Lillian last week, didn't I? Did I? Look, that's going to be well cool. Love that. So, that's where that one's going, right? I will finish it. That's where that's going. I'll share pictures when I've finished it. I love that. Right, that's for me to play with tomorrow because it needs to dry, yada, yada, yada. Hold on a minute. These need to go back on there. So, mould on there, perfect. Rice paper on there, perfect. And layer. Layer. Use that glass to your advantage and layer. So that's that, right? The other thing I was thinking, let me put these aside because that's all, I don't want to lose anything. I don't want to get glue on anything. So that's that one. Right, let me put it out my way so I don't get it messy and I don't break the glass. put it on the radiator so it can dry off. So that's my first bit, right, that I'm going to do. That was just an idea with the frame. The other idea for the frame, something else I wanted to show you. Obviously, there's loads of things you can do with these. I did think, I'm not finishing this, I'm just showing you how nice it looks. I did think one of our lovely, this is one of the New Holland Crate stamps, but look how pretty. I haven't even coloured it in yet, it looks beautiful. I think I've got an Holland Crate demo on, I think it's Monday we're doing it. I'm going to be demonstrating these, but look how pretty that looks. And I tell you what, hello there, our lovely Doreen. Hi there, Peg. These ones, if you wanted to, you could have that on that side and then a different image completely on the other side. That's a nice thing about the frames. I think they're such a good idea, and easy to decorate and have something really cool. I mean, oh my gosh, oh your beautiful backgrounds. Backgrounds, these are backgrounds I haven't given away yet. They're too new, so I couldn't get rid of them. I couldn't let them go yet. But it needs to go in the glass. I haven't put that in the glass. Oh yeah. But see, so you could have one of your lovely backgrounds one side and one of your stamped images the other side. Oh, and then I could have something across like a sentiment. Do you know what I mean? I really like that. Oh my God, Doreen, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Doreen. Oh, sending our condolences. Oh, that's such a shame. That's so sad. Hey, we're sending our love, Doreen. You're in a good place because everybody will be thinking of you, Doreen. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's rubbish, isn't it? But we're thinking of you, my love. We're thinking of you. I tell you what, Doreen, I always feel really bad for then going on and chatting about crafty stuff. It is, you know, when you get someone's news and it just feels. But it's even though I'm just chuttering on about craft stuff, we are thinking of you, our lovely Doreen. You always do, don't you? It feels so then flippant to just talk about crafty stuff, but I'm glad you could share it as well, Doreen. And you're with friends, you're with all your little gang. Now then, what else? These are an old mould, okay? Old mould. So I wanted to show you this, not for the mould per se. I mean, they are probably Stamperia moulds. I have a lot of stuff that I've put aside. So these are all moulds, but what I wanted to show you were this, because 20% off, and these, I don't use these much. And these are your patinas. They are on the website. These are the patinas, okay? Oh, hi there, Eva. I don't know if I've said hello to you yet. I don't think so. Oh, yes, Tony. Yes, definitely. We will definitely be getting more monsters. In fact, I've got plans, actually. And we've got some digi-downloads as well to sort out with our Mr. B. So yeah, and we've got so many plans. Just not enough hours in the day, I tell you. It's like, I need to do this, and then I need to do this, and then I remember. But yes, thank you. So, okay. Gonna do this. So, putting a bit of this on. And what I want to do first, so this gives it's like a wax. So what you're going to do, and it is water-based, so you're just going to squidge it in, okay, and I'm going to squidge it in with my, whatever this is, stippling brush. I heard someone saying, Peg, be careful as well. I hope you're okay, Peg. Is it the weather again, Peg, where you are? Is it playing up again? Okay. So you put it on. Obviously you can layer. I mean, I've squidged the colours together. But if you want, you can do like, let me have a little look. But obviously you can add extra colours. So if you want to, and it is like a wax. I mean, if I wanted to, rather than putting it on with a stippling brush, I could actually put it on like with your finger or with a paintbrush. You don't have to put it on with a stippling brush. But when you've got quite a bit of texture like that, you want to really. And you want to be able to get it into all the nooks and the crannies, because it's that makes a difference with this stuff. It's getting it right into all the nooks and crannies, because you're then going to knock it back. Now I'm going to put a bit of the dark blue. I'm chucking everything at this. I'm probably putting way too much on. We had some wind damage. Oh, I can't complain when some have lost their homes. Oh, wow, Peg. No, that's the thing, innit? It's like, oh, that one needs mixing up, actually. No, oh, it's awful, isn't it? And some people have lost their arms. It must be so scary. And I suppose even when you get alarms, it's like your scent of the week. You just, you know, some people, it just passes you by, but others, oof. Oh, yes. Well, no, Tony, they are coming back. And actually, Tony, the second release, I've nearly finished it. So the second release will be out, and the Christmas ones, we are going to be bringing the Christmas ones back, and we're going to be doing, so some of the imagery that wasn't stamps, we're going to be making that into stamps. So you're going to have that as well. So yes, super excited about that. Super excited. Yes, I'm on with that as well, actually. So I've got all these things that I'm on with, and then last night I started doing, because I was in the mood to make papers, to go with a collection from Thingy, Zinski. That was last night. So last night, that's the mood I was in, so that's what I had to do till 2 a.m, which I know is ridiculous, but you know when you're in the mood and you have to just do it. So yeah, that's what I was doing last night, 2 a.m. Right, now, what you do, some people use baby wipes for this. I don't. I just use a soft cloth. I know it doesn't look like a soft cloth per se, but this is actually. I'm just popping a little bit of water on, and literally you're just taking the excess off. That is it. So you're just wiping the excess off. So because it is, it sticks, and it gives you that really cool vintage look. Now, you've got different surfaces here. This one you can't see as much. That one you can really tell. That one, because that, I'll tell you for why, that one is resin. So on the resin, look, there's a scanning going. Oh, Sylvia, the scanning's still in my head as well, Sylvia. Honestly, I must admit though, this week I did actually lose 1.5 days with the tooth, and then I've just been playing catch up. So yes, I will get it done. I brought them into my room though, Sylvia. They're actually in the right room to do it. Oh, energy. I don't really feel like I have much energy. But can you see? So inside it will dry as well. So it sticks inside, so it gives you that really nice rusty patina look. And I just, see inside now, that one looks better as well. So that's air dry clay. So the air dry clay, I must admit, I do prefer it on the resin. And then if I go in, because if I go in and get it there, then, I'm taking the paint off. Then what it does, being too rough there, I'm taking all the paint off with my nails. Then what it does is take off the excess, so it leaves, you know, like when it is rusty and patinaed and it looks all gunky in the edges. That's kind of what you're doing. So it gives you this really, I kind of like it though. Oh, that's air dry clay. But can you see that? So it looks proper rusty and gunky. Isn't it gorgeous? I really like them. So if you've ever wondered what those are, if you've looked at them and don't know what it is, that's what that does. Okay? Oh, my sister's dog went over the rainbow bridge over here ago. My nephew was making a potato bed out and found some of his hair in it. Oh, little love. Oh, it's a sign. Then potatoes are going to grow really well. But look, that's before and that's after. the difference, at first you think, well, that hasn't made any difference, but it does. It looks really, really effective. Yes, absolutely. Usually like waxing, often metallic, distress, particularly on raised surfaces, yes. And actually, I've used them on that, and that's just cardstock. With something like this, with the cardstock and the patinas, and let me just show you, because I thought this was quite interesting. And I've done one here. So this is one of my backgrounds, my beautiful, beautiful backgrounds. And I've used one of Absa's new stencils on the top with texture paste, right? And I thought, okay, what's that going to look like? Because that's got an interesting texture. So I thought, what's it going to be like with this, on a paper product? And I like that. I like mixing it up just to see what happens. And let's put this colour on first of all. And the turquoise is beautiful. It's such a nice colour. But it's got that, they stay open long enough for you to knock them back. However, paper is going to be different, because obviously it's porous. If I'd put on a glue or a sealant like the Cadence, then obviously you're going to be able to knock it back. But we haven't got that on here. However, you have got the texture paste. But it's the way, and I love that dark blue, because I like how it's uneven. Do you know what I mean? So a little bit like your waxes. Not sure what it's made of actually. Is that Jill still in building? Jill will know. Jill will know, because Jill knows these things. Jill knows all the stuff that things are made from. Jill's really good like that. Right, okay. And then what I'm going to do is this bit. Didn't agree about 5 p.m. I thought, wow, really, Brit? Is it that nasty where you are? Oh. And then water on here. Now, obviously, I know some people use doodads. As you probably know, I'm not a fan of the baby wipes. But look, see, I love that. Did you hear me then? I start getting very excited. Yeah, this is a bit up your street, isn't it, Rachel, I reckon. So, and I'm not scrubbing, and this isn't even heavy cardstock. This is actually a copier paper. So I am trying to be a bit careful, because it is a copier paper. So I can't scrub too hard. Maybe if I were using a baby wipe, some of it would lift easier. But it's fine. But now look. And I love that. I love this. I think, I should have left a bit of paper so you could see before and after. Bit lush, innit? Look, so you've got a proper, a really distressed look. And I love the way it's stuck to the texture in different places. So you're still seeing some of the paper underneath and some of that beautiful texture underneath, but some of it's completely covered. And obviously I love the way it sits around that texture. See, I love it on that. I was really pleased I tried it on the paper, because normally I just use it on, 3D dimensional stuff. And it's first time I've tried it on paper. I like that one better than that one actually. But that one had more of a tooth to it. And that's why I think that paper, it had more texture to it. But it's cool, innit? I'm so pleased. I saw these when I was looking for something else, and I thought, I'm gonna demo them, because you might not have seen them before. So that's why I wanted to demo them. I was gonna demo them on my glass frame actually, but I didn't want to do it if this was wet. I think it might be dry enough. The voice in me is saying, just leave it, Leonie. Oh, just leave it, Leonie. You've got glass in there. You need to take the glass out, and I don't want to do it when my fingers are like this. Now, I'm going to put this aside for now, because I don't want to start. if I get paint all over the glass, I'll be really annoyed at myself. So that's that. Okay. Now, one more little goodie that I wanted to show you was this frame. So with the good old frames, just ideas. Yes. Does it dry with a sheen? I don't remember, which sounds really bad. I want to say no, but something in the back of my head is saying if you buff it up. Let me just read, because do you buff it up? I can't. I want to say no. But I might be wrong. I've got a feeling it's no. I've got a feeling it's matte, but I'll have to have a little look because I can't remember properly off the top of my head. I can't remember if you buff it up, because it doesn't feel like a wax. It feels different to a waxy product. You know what I mean? He's done that, and then he's done that, and they're different. This one is like an oil base, I do believe. Like it's got a smell to it as this. And this, I tell you what, the vintage antiquing paste. Let me just show you this. I think we've got some of this in stock. Bear with. This goes on. Do you remember the other day when I did a frame? Let me just find, right. Can you see that there? That is that stuff. So that is that. So that goes on your crackle pastes. And actually, some crackle paste will only take an oil-based product. And I didn't realise this, but some will only take an oil base. So, oh, goodbye, Selena. Thank you very much. So some of them, I'm hoping this is one of them, because I'll let you into a secret. So I were doing this, right, my crackle paste, but I used 2 different crackle pastes, and they've got a different base and then a different top, right? So one's meant to go with one, one's meant to go with other, and I couldn't remember which I'd put on which. So I haven't a clue if it's the right product. So if the base is the right product for the top, I haven't a clue. So it was like, and that's why I've not done anything with it. But what I'm going to do is wait until I'm on a live. Oh, look at that. Now, as I was saying, some crackle paste will not work with water-based product. Some of the Cadence ones, it has to be an oil-based product. And this works. I mean, look at that. So it gives you such a vintage finish. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. I don't know if it's a bit too dark now. I'll just go around the outside, I think, and leave the birds in the centre. And it goes a long way, does this. So this is very different from the others. The others are water-based, but this is an oil-based for sure. So it means, I mean, with the others, the other ones will absolutely go in a crackle. They will absolutely work in a crackle as well. But again, some crackles don't like water-based products. And I only found that out when I was trying to put water-based products on it, and they weren't working. It was just sort of sticking. And then I read the bottle, and it was like, So I dug this one out, and it was perfect. Isn't that good? Isn't that good? It's just absolutely amazing. Oh, thank you. Oh, and a Brucey bonus. Oh, I'm so pleased. Oh, was it duplicated? That's rather nice, isn't it? Nice one. Do you know what? Actually, in one of my card packs, something was duplicated. I had a card that they'd put in twice. Oh, I wonder if whoever's doing printing's having a bit of a mer, or just feeling super generous. But that's nice, isn't it? There you go, Annette. Woohoo! We like things like that. I'm finishing this now. This isn't what I was going to do, but I've gone off on a tangent. I've gone off on one of my tangents. I was going to dig out my Silent Sea. Well, actually, I wasn't. I was going to dig out Timeless because I tried to find my Silent Sea collection and couldn't find it. I could only find a bit of it, and it was like, oh, the box that it said Silent Sea was lying to me. And I can't blame anyone other than myself. Now look at this. So the crackle glaze is Cadence. It's a Cadence crackle glaze underneath. And then on the top is that wax, the vintage stuff. So there's a few different ones. Oh, I love that. It's so ridiculously effective. Isn't that amazing? Look how bloody good that is. And that, look at that. Winner, winner, chickpea dinner. Oh, I love that, Julie, thanks. A chicken for everyone else. Pretend chicken or chickpea dinner. I'm with you, Julie. Chickpea dinner. Yeah, love that. There you go. And I'm not... See, I could actually knock it back a bit. Stop, Leona. And I've done it. Doesn't it change it? Yeah, it's really good crackle, is that? It's really good. So, crackle is a Cadence. And then, so that's your massive tube. That lasts ages. I mean, that is literally going to last me a lifetime, innit? So that's that one. So it's the vintage antiquing paste, okay? And that's from Antonis. So that's the big vintage antique, and then the other ones are vintage patinas. So the coloured ones are the water-based, they're vintage patinas, and then that one is your other one. And that's your vintage antiquing paste. So a top tip with this, the first time I used this, I did it wrong, and I put it on regular paper. Do not do that. And I did it right, and I was like, well, that's rubbish. Obviously, I blamed the product, not myself. It wasn't the product, it was absolutely me. Don't just put it on plain paper, it will just stick and just be brown. If you're going to use it on paper, make sure you seal it. So seal the paper first, either with this or your mixed media glue, something like that. Where's my mixed media glue? Because it works with that as well. A mixed media glue, something like that. So seal it and then put that over the top. Or obviously crackle. But you can put it over anything and create a nice vintage hue. It doesn't have to be crackle. I mean, round the edges of, you know, that works really well. But definitely put something over the paper. It looked awful. And actually, the first time I used it, I properly put myself off it. I just thought it was awful. But it's because I wasn't using it right, which is standard because I don't read instructions. So let that be a lesson to you. Right, last little bit I wanted to show you. Was obviously I was going to use, and I might still use, but because we've got, oh, Marlene sold out. Right, if you managed to get one of your Marlene, oh, I'm sorry, I wanted to use Marlene in here, but it's, have they all gone? Have they all gone? Oh, yes, rub the rust one into some, sure, let's rub the rust. Let's rub some rust. I'll tell you what I've got more gorgeous backgrounds, bear with. Because I obviously didn't do one background, I obviously did tons of. Because, you know, I obviously, oh look, I love that. Isn't that nice, cleaning stencil? I really like that. I like the gorgeous, and I love that. I love that. Which one should I put rust on? I don't really know. I don't know. Stop, Leonie. Right, I'm overthinking it. Don't it look good? I really, really, really like that stencil. Oh, I'm so sorry it's gone. Right, at least I'm not playing with Marlene now because she's sold out. Let me show you rust instead. So I'm tempted though. I bet it's nice on there because that has them open spaces. I bet that's really nice. Wow, Alison Grangardi made years ago. Oh, Sharon, I don't know if she has. I'm really bad with emails. I'll have to have a look. Hey. Oh, they are fabulous, aren't they, Di? Wallace and Gromit. Oh, I used to love Wallace and Gromit. Now then, this will work out different again because this is super smooth card. So, you know the other one, obviously, we had the, and I tell you what, I can already feel the difference. Look, that isn't moving. That's really interesting. I can feel the cardstock. This is a bit, oh, I wonder what cardstock this is. So the cardstock is just drinking it. So it'll be interesting when I try and knock it back. Oh, it's just drinking it. So this will be interesting. So maybe some will come off, maybe it won't. So we'll see. We'll see. It's even quite sticky. I have got some, see what I've been doing, I've got some copier paper that I do my prints with, gel prints. And some of the copier paper I've used, it's really weird. It's nice heavyweight copier paper, but it's just super porous. So that's what that is, I reckon. So it'll be interesting to see what it does. So that's the rust coloured. Okay. Feathers McGraw! Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's ace, isn't it? It's ace. And Windeline. Do you remember Windeline? Oh, I love Windeline. When I made a statuey thing once of Windeline and Gromit when they were, hold on, Wallace and Gromit and Wallace when they were reaching over the, you know, the ball of wool and they touched hands. Now look, it is oh look, can you see? It's sticking to my fingers. So I forgot the name of Wallace then. I could only remember Gromit, even though I was saying Wallace. Sounded funny. It's one of those days today where names sound funny in my head. Oh no, it does look good. Because look, that's interesting. And this is even on weird paper. Oh, I'm loving doing this. It's like I found a new toy. I've had this ages, but I've never used it on cardstock. Isn't that bonkers? And, right, this isn't... So, you know how I was saying with this, if I was using this, trying to knock it back won't work. It'll just make a mess, right? However, this one, so don't do it unless you're sealing your paper with something. With this, give it a go. I wouldn't do this on like one of my gorgeous decorative papers. Wow, look at that. That's really coming off. So, you know, on one of my, like these ones, I wouldn't. Unless I didn't care about the paper, because it might not, you know, it might not knock back enough. However, on a background, heck yeah. And actually, I can leave it where I want. So I can leave this, but it's actually coming back so I can see some of the colour underneath it. Isn't that cool? It does look really 3D. It's really interesting, isn't it? Really, really cool. I love it. Oh, it is ridiculous. I've had this for years. How can I have never have done this? Isn't that ridiculous? And it's only tonight that I'm having a go doing this. Why have I done that? Why have I've done the white on, oh shut up, I can't remember what I've done. Let's put the white over the top and see what that looks like. Let's layer. See, I like the white. I have used the white on like 3D stuff. Oh, I like that. Because it's dead interesting. And I'm not going to knock this back really heavily. Because it just makes it look a bit smoky, doesn't it? Smoking. Doesn't it? That's interesting. See? Oh, I like that. It's good, isn't it? That's so nice. Look at that. Oh, it's like having a new toy, isn't it? And I've had them for years. So that's what they are. Good, aren't they? They're good. They're good. I'm loving these. Next time I do homework packs. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, wow. Oh, I've got the white one on eBay Job Lot. Get it out. Get the white one out. Get them out. Have a little go. It's really good fun. Just do loads of gorgeous backgrounds or get loads of backgrounds that you've done. That's the thing, isn't it? You get your backgrounds out, especially like messy backgrounds that you're not fussed about. Get them out and just cover them just to see what happens. You know, you just might as well. It's just really good. And yeah, that stencil is the recent stencil. from All and Create, and we have got it on the website. We've got All and Create on the website. We are stocking All and Create properly from now on. And yeah, I love that stencil. Well, they both are. That one and that one. The new ones, aren't they cool? Look at that. I love that. It looks like a fossil. Love that. Oh, I love that. I love using stuff I've dug out and I've forgotten about. I love that. Right, last thing that I wanted to show you before I shut up. And it's just because, let me just find it. Hold on a minute. Right, I was going to dig out my thingy collection, Silent Sea collection, but as I say, the box it's in wasn't, or the box it said it in isn't, and I can't find another box, so I don't know where I put it. I mean, it'll be in my room somewhere, but it's obviously in a box which I haven't labelled proper. But, right, timeless. So, washi pads. Now, obviously, with the frame, oh glass, oh, bloody hell. I'm swearing a lot tonight, aren't I? Oh, there it is. I've got glass on the floor. Obviously, rice paper you can cover it with. The mould we can cover it with. Or your washi. Okay. Now, your washi is well good for covering stuff like this with, because these bits, you don't need to cut them. And this is the Timeless collection. And the Timeless collection is the romantic one, you know. So there's a lot of love and romance, but there's a lot of pretty generic things. And actually, I really like that grey blue tone. So there's really nice cars and things, but there's a lot of florals. So with this, now again, I'm not going to finish this. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. So rip the washi, and then this is the hard bit. When you tear it, this is the bit that's tricky. It's miles easier when you've got a straight edge. There you go. But if you just rumple it up a bit. Do you know what I mean? Rumple it up. Oh, Eloise. Do you know what, Eloise? I am a very messy crafter. I like doing neat crafting, but I'm not. I like the look of it, but I just don't seem to have that skill set. But and I quite like being out my comfort zone sometimes. I'm not quite sure where my comfort zone is anymore. I suppose this is it, isn't it? It's sometimes when you send yourself out your comfort zone, it's just too much, isn't it? And you're like, oh, I can't do it. But sometimes it's actually quite nice. It's quite liberating. Now, look. Washi, romance. I'm like that, Lucy. I nearly called you Louise. I'm like that, Lucy. I'm a bit like, yeah, I'm trying not to, when I say romance, I'm trying not to go, because I'm a cynical old boot. But how nice is that? That's a bit of washi. Do you know what? Honestly, this is so nice. Just got back, wow, really? In Netherlands where I met Abs. Oh, wow. Do you know what? I'd love to go to one of the different events abroad, because they are, some of them, and when Abs talks about them, he says they're absolutely amazing. The events abroad are amazing. Oh, you lucky thing. Was it amazing, Eva? Oh, did you have a good time? Eva, did you buy loads of lovely stuff? Yeah, I need to do it. I need to go. Maybe Art Inspirations needs a stand. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? Right, and now I'm tearing this rather than cutting it because of the blend. Because then I've no hard edges. However, it's not too much of a big deal. Let me just cut around that. Because it's washi, you're not really going to see it. So peeling it off. Obviously, I'm not going to finish this. Oh, I hope it was a good show. Oh, I bet it was amazing. Yeah, I miss going to shows. I was literally thinking about shows today while we were walking dogs. Now look, because washi, we can layer. So I'm going to layer over the top. And obviously it's going to go around the edges. My favourite bit is that you can see underneath it and you can see the wood underneath it, which I really like. And I love how you can just have it sort of layering round. Do you know what I mean? I think that looks really, really pretty and really easy. It's super easy to do, but super effective. And these big ones, I'm not going to rip and tear it this time. I'm going to cut it just for speed. Because this is my last one and then I'm going to shut up. Because I feel like I've chunnered on for hours tonight. There we go. I've had a nice time though. I've chunnered on for hours and I haven't actually finished anything, have I? But sometimes it's quite nice just looking at different things, isn't it? Isn't Abs wonderful, Eva? Isn't he just lovely? I love Abs. He's my friend. He's such a lovely person. I'm bonkers, which is why we're friends. There we go. And then let's peel this off. Quick, quick, quick. And then I'm going to put this on the top because it's a big one. And I would, if I knew where I were putting it, I'd plan it before I actually took it off the background. Let's put it there, like so. Because I don't want to pick up all my messy stuff. What was that? Oh, it was a lorry going past. Yeah, no, it wasn't my belly. Now after my cake. There we go. And then this bit, see, again, because it's washy, you can just fold it. And it's up to you how you want to fold it. Or just do that and snip it off. Or tear it off. There, and you wouldn't, nobody will know. How cool is that? I want something to get it. Oh, lollipop stick. Yes. Crafters tables are great, aren't they? There you go, to burnish it in. Your best, we wash it, give it a good burnish, because then it blends even better into that background, because that one hasn't stuck proper. But doesn't that, or doesn't it start to look pretty? Completely different from the other stuff. And don't you just love that about craft? You know, there's literally something for everybody. Look at that, it looks like I've painted it on. Doesn't that just look nice? See, imagine that when it's finished. Won't that be pretty? If those ones, there are quite a lot of romantic-y things in there. But it's a timeless washi. But have a look at your different washi. You know, maybe it's one of the Stamperia, maybe obviously the All and Great washes, but any washi around something like that absolutely works. Pretty, innit? Pretty. Really, really like it. Yeah, it has made me happy. I've done a little bit of that. And I've done a little bit of that and had a lovely time. I've got so many things to finish, haven't I? I've got so many different things to finish. Doesn't it look pretty? It's pretty. And I really like that. I really like that, you know, the lovely thing about craft. Look at me here. What is it doing? The lovely thing about craft, there is something for everybody, isn't there? And that's the best bit. Look at it. What is it doing? There's something for everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this evening, everybody. If you do want anything, obviously our homework packs have gone. Marlene has gone. Sorry. But the old Stamperia collections, we have got the 20% deal off that. Obviously, we've still got discounts on the brand new collection. We've still got the wonderful collection from All and Create, those stencils, which are gorgeous. So do have a look. But I just hope you've enjoyed yourself. I'll have a think about the next challenge then, because I think that would be really nice, don't you? I think that'd be really nice. Doing a like a thingy, a pass parcel. I think that'd be great. Do you remember? There was a thing once where they were doing art journal pages and it was an art journal that got passed round. We could try that as well, maybe. Do you think? Would that work? We could try it, couldn't we? I mean, if it landed on me, I'd be useless. I'd never get it posted back out. I'm really bad at stuff like that. So I'm the one who goes, oh yeah, that'd be great. But then I'd lose it. So I'd be rubbish. But anyway, but you lot might be great. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely evening. I think I'm doing a live tomorrow. I'm nearly sure it's tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it's Wednesday, because Tuesday is Hobby Maker. Yep. But I am nearly sure I'm on a live tomorrow. But if I'm not on a live tomorrow, then it's absolutely Wednesday. All right, lovelies. So nice to have your company tonight. You take care, everybody. And obviously, sleep well, I was going to say. I'm tired, that's why, so I'm going to go home and go to bed. Take care, everyone. Thank you ever so much. Thank you, Amanda. And it didn't work again, did it, the link? It's just not working anymore. Weird, isn't it? Send pages, not the full journal. Oh, Rachel. Yes, that's a very good idea. Rachel, that's a very good idea. Did you say you tried it? Did it work? Right, I need to stop talking, don't I? I'm going. Tuesday. Yes, Sam. Tuesday, 2 and 6 on Hobby Maker. 2 and 6 on Hobby Maker. And then tomorrow, I think we're doing this, but it might be Wednesday. See you later, everyone. Have a lovely evening.